New York may one day no longer be the concrete jungle where dreams are made of. For decades, concrete, glass, and steel have dominated our largest urban environments. They've led to some of our most spectacular engineering feats and allowed tens of millions to live, work, and play in our great cities. But they've got several major problems. They're expensive, they're complicated and time-consuming to build with, and they put a huge strain on our planet. In major cities like New York, real estate can account for up to 2/3 of greenhouse gas emissions. To continue building ultra-dense environments faster, cheaper, and more sustainably, there's a recognition that we need to innovate what we build with. The field of materials science has become a major focus for real estate, and billions of dollars are being invested in a way that could transform the construction and development industries. Let's break it down. We'll start with steel. The construction industry accounts for about half of global demand for steel, which is used in building structures, reinforcements, and fixtures. And now there's some fascinating work being done to create something called green steel, which is steel that is essentially produced without the use of coal. Swedish firm Paydirt, for example, aims to replace coking coal, which is needed for ore-based steelmaking, with fossil-free electricity and hydrogen in the production process. The company made its first customer shipment of the product this summer. Got wood? One of the most exciting and frankly beautiful materials that's being experimented with at the moment is called mass timber. Though the stigma against wood is that it's a fire hazard, the reality is that large, solid, compressed masses of wood perform really well in fire safety tests. The world's tallest mass timber structure rises 18 stories and nearly 300 feet. It was recently built in Norway, and there's a proposal out there for an 80-story wooden tower in Chicago. And don't forget about smart glass, which is glass that automatically darkens in response to the sun, increasing access to natural light when needed, and minimizing heat and glare. Smart glass has the potential to cut energy consumption and carbon emissions from heating and cooling systems, which is one of the big expenses in any commercial real estate building. And there's a company called View, which is obviously a SoftBank-backed company, which went public in this space last year, though it's facing a whole host of financial problems. Another startup in this space is called Crown Electrokinetics, which has an agreement with major West Coast landlord Hudson Pacific Properties to install its windows across that portfolio. So those three, mass timber, smart glass, and green steel, are three spaces in which we're seeing major innovation. But that's all we have time for today. We'd love to get your thoughts. What technologies do you think will most move the needle in the building material space? Let us know in the comments below, and be sure to give The Real Deal a like and follow on YouTube and Instagram.